Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to our elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to Allah Kim, preaching his word in truth and sincerity and in faith. This is Brother Yeshaya from the GMS Plain Tables Camp here in Philadelphia. I just want to do a quick lesson off of this article that I've seen entitled "The Future of Microchip Implants in Humans." So this is Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai, worship the Most High." It says, "For the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy." Yeah, so the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. That's why brothers have to constantly stay in these prophecies, bringing out different articles, to bring out and to, reveal, the different prophecies, which the RFID microchip is the marketed beast, as it says in Revelations, the 13th chapter. So this is Isaiah chapter 62 verse 6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night." Yeah, so the men of the Lord, the servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, are not holding their peace day and night, constantly, making videos, constantly on the highways and hedges, bringing out this word. It says, "Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence." It says, "And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth." Yeah, so Jerusalem, the nation of Israel, is not a praise in the earth yet. So we have to constantly not give the Most High rest until he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Yeah, so we have to constantly, bring out these different scriptures, these different articles, not giving the Most High rest day nor night, constantly preaching the word, bringing out these different prophecies. Now I'm going to get into the article real quick. And it reads, "The Future of Microchip Implants in Humans." And this article was published, I believe, on August 27th, 2019. It says, "As technology evolves, devices continue to grow smaller and more compact." It says, Electronic devices once limited to the household, such as phones and computers, can now be carried around in our pockets. Now, for some people, the concept of portable and convenient technology has been taken a step further with microchip implants. It says, in Sweden, a country known for its technological innovations, thousands have already implanted microchips into their bodies. Yeah, so the people in Sweden are, willingly implanting these microchips into their hands. It says the Swedish firm Biohacks International was founded 6 years ago by former professional body piercer Johan Osterlund and currently dominates this market, having different cards and tokens, verifying your identity to a bunch of different systems just doesn't make sense, says Osterlund. He further adds that chip implants can help streamline everyday tasks through enhanced connectivity. Yeah, so they're advertising this as, something that's beneficial, something that's convenient for the masses. It says the trend has even caught on the United States, with 3 Square Market, a Wisconsin-based vending solutions company, surgically implanted chips into more than 50 volunteers employed at the company in 2017. Yeah, so the people that volunteered, that work at this company, volunteered themselves to be implanted with the microchip. Now, at this current stage, companies that do offer the microchip, it's voluntary. You have to volunteer to do it, but there's going to come a time where it's not going to be voluntary. It's going to be mandatory. To whereas if you don't have the chip, you're not going to be able to work at that company. You're not going to be able to get a job at that company, because that's how they do things. They start small steps. They're not going to come out of nowhere and tell you have to get a chip. No, they're going to make it, they're not going to make it mandatory. They're going to give you the option of getting it or not getting it. And then once a significant amount of people get it, they're going to make it mandatory, whereas you have to get it to get into the building and to do your job. You have to have the chip. They're going to say, well, if you don't have the chip, you're not going to be able to do your job. And if you're not able to do your job, you're not going to be able to work here. It says beneficial technology or passing fad. It says microchip implants represent the latest evolution in convenient technology. The chips offered by Biohacks International are designed primarily to reduce the time it takes users to perform specific daily routines. It says individuals with implants can access their homes, offices, and gyms by simply swiping their hands against a digital reader. Yeah, because accessing your house or your office or your gym, that's such a difficult task that you need to make it easier. You need to find a more convenient way to access your home instead of, turning a key, which takes about 2 to 3 seconds. Instead, you get to, swipe your hand and your door opens automatically. It says biohacks chip implants can also be used to store emergency contacts, social media profiles, house keys, fobs. I don't know what that is. It says, and even e-tickets for events and public transportation. Yeah, so they're looking to make, the chip more, used in a wider variety, so it can be more beneficial. So, it says here it's gonna store emergency contacts. Let's say somebody passes out or something, and they need to contact a family member. It's gonna have that emergency contact on their chip. It says social media profiles. They need to identify who this person is. Let's say you don't have your driver's license or any form of identification on you. They're gonna be able to, verify who this person is. It says in 2017, government-owned passenger train company SJ became the first travel company in the world to allow people to use microchip implants in lieu of paper train tickets. Yeah, so this train company lets you use your chip instead of a ticket, which is so difficult to carry around a paper ticket. It says Biohacks has also implied that users will soon be able to use the chips for store and restaurant payments. Yeah, so instead of using your credit card or using cash, you'll just have that money stored on that chip. That's what they're more than likely are able to do, but they'll always advertise it as something they are in the works of doing, something they're trying to accomplish, which they more than likely already have accomplished this. It says, while using microchip implants for convenience is certainly cutting edge, perhaps the biggest proponent for this type of technology is its potential to revolutionize health monitoring and medical diagnosis. It says Dr. J. Myro, medical director at the Clinical Research Center of Parkview Hospital, has been working closely with the 3 Square team to develop prototypes with the ability to continually monitor an individual's vitals. This has the potential to allow both doctors and patients to access accurate medical data in real time. Yeah, so they're looking to make, health, health health advancements using the microchip. Helps, it's going to help doctors better treat and better monitor their patients. So this is, they're trying to advertise this as this is something very convenient for you trying to make it convenient in every aspect of your life. So you won't see it as something as minuscule, as something as unimportant as just, opening your door or something small like that. If you're able to do a wide variety of things, then more people will get it. It says in June 2018, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration also approved a fully implantable continuous glucose monitoring system for adults with diabetes. This is one of many technological innovations in the medical industry. These technologies allow patients to gain better control over their health, says Dr. Scott Gottlieb, former FDA commissioner. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna read on the article. I'm gonna post a link in the in the description if any brothers want to read the whole article. But that was the main point. They're advertising, the different benefits, the different conveniences which the chip has, which the chip is the RFID microchip is the marketed beast, which what their main goal is not to help you, is not to make your life convenient. They're trying to use it as a way to monitor your every movement. You know what I'm saying? So if they can see every single, which they're able to see it, already now through our credit cards, our debit cards, but they're going to try to get this cashless system where nobody's using cash. That's the only way they can't see what purchase you made or didn't make. is through using cash. If you use a credit card or a debit card, they know every single, purchase you make, but they're trying to have a more convenient way for themselves to monitor your every movement through that chip. They're gonna know, it's gonna have that GPS tracking. It's gonna, like it said, it's gonna monitor your vital signs. So they're gonna know if you're doing something strenuous. Your heartbeat might go up. They want to know your every movement, your every action. And they're going to be able to do that through that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. So this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Yeah, so nobody is going to have a choice whether to take that chip or not. It's going to become mandatory throughout the whole entire world, whether you're small, great, you're rich or poor, free or bond. And even if you're in prison, you're going to have to get this chip, especially if you're in prison, because we know prisoners don't have a right over their own bodies to choose what they want to do or what they don't want to do. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark." Yeah, so you're not going to be able to buy groceries, buy food. If you don't have that chip, you're not going to say, "Well, I got $20. What can I get?" No, they're going to say, if you don't got the chip, you can't buy here. You're not going to be able to get a job. So you're not going to have any means of sustaining yourself unless you get that chip. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead," yeah, and the beast in his image is his image is these the philosophy set by Babylon. You see what I'm saying? Which Babylon is a continuance of the Roman Empire. It says, "And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." It says, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation." Yeah, so this is going to be the judgment for taking that mark of the beast. It says you're going to drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which you're going to be completely destroyed if you take that mark, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. And the fire and that brimstone that it's talking about here in the 10th verse is talking about that nuclear fire. It says, "And in the presence of the Lamb." Yeah, so if you take that chip, the Most High is going to destroy you with these different nuclear weapons. So this is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads." Yeah, so the servants of Yahushua are not going to receive that mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. We're not going to take that RFID microchip, because what you're doing when you take that mark and when you worship that image, you're basically bowing down to Satan. You're serving Satan. You're denouncing the Most High. You're saying that you are a servant of Satan, because what do you do with something or someone you own? You brand it. That mark is basically a brand saying, "I own you." It says, "And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years." Yeah, so some of the servants of the Most High are going to be beheaded for not taking that mark of the beast, and brothers, that, whose lot it may be to suffer this fate. You have to be strong in the faith and know that no matter what happens, that the Most High is with you, the Lord is with you. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Yeah, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, and his main device is this RFID microchip, which, certain people are able to see that the microchip is the mark of the beast, and seeing the agenda behind the microchip, its real goal. The servants of Yahweh Shem Shai are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see what what he plans to do with this chip, and his plan is to have complete control of your body, to know what you're doing at any time, to monitor you, to see what purchases you're making, and to have power over your body. So if anyone, considers themselves, if you consider yourself a servant of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, you're not going to take the chip. So Lord willing, this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, Ba'Shem Rahakadash. Double honors to elders and apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to all Akim preaching his word in truth and sincerity and in faith. Shalom.